Hello everyone, Chrono here. Welcome to a game by Konami. Ooh, creepy music. Welcome to Let's Play Super Castlevania 4. Just in time for Halloween. It's important to note that this will be the only thing I'll be playing for a little while. I will complete this, and then maybe we'll go back to some of the other stuff. When I was a kid, that scared the crap out of me. Not so much that. Tombstone scared the crap out of me. Every 100 years, the forces of good mysteriously start to weaken. Thus, the power of Dracula starts to revive itself. His power grows. Look at that smoke, man. It's like it's coming right in the room. They're stronger and stronger every 100 years. Dracula has revived many times. However, his sinister actions have been constantly thwarted by the Belmont family. It's been 100 years since the last confrontation between Dracula and the Belmont family. But now the serenity of Transylvania is being threatened by destructive forces. On a dark and eerie night, Dracula rises from his grave to unleash his destructive power over the countryside. Once again, Simon Belmont is called upon to destroy Dracula with his whip and courage. He sets out to restore peace to Transylvania. And thus, the story of Super Castlevania begins. Little thing to note, when I start a game, I always check the option, because you never know what could be in there, even if you've played the game dozens of times. You played it so many times, you forget how to enter your own name. That is us. Us? That is me, Simon Belmont, standing at the gates. We must make our way to Dracula's castle, for the confrontation of our destiny will soon take place. Okay, everybody who's ever played a Castlevania game should pretty much know the basics of this, so I really won't have to explain too much, but I do get kind of informational, so I'm not going to let that stop me. Even if this is Castlevania 4, and everybody who's ever lived has pretty much played this. God, I almost want to play this silent, so that you can all hear the music. But that wouldn't be as much fun. So, you know that if you hit candles, you can get hearts, and you can get stuff that increase your score, and your sub-weapons. Listen to that. Oh. That is my childhood, ladies and gentlemen. That is my childhood. Oh, man. I just got hit by that skeleton. Something to expect from me. As I've said, this is my childhood. I wasn't as good as video games as I am now in my childhood. That kind of carries over because I never really became very proficient at this game. So, much like in some of my other games, as I've said that I'm so good at this and I'm so good at that, expect some deaths. Yeah, it's gonna happen, especially when we get towards the later levels, because I am very, very unfamiliar with the later levels in this game. And I'm getting hit now, and this is still pretty early, so expect me to get hit a couple times. Of course, everybody knows all the cliches, you know, meat and pork chops and chicken hiding in walls, you know, because who put them there, you know, who was the planner of this castle, this whole area? It's not very, it's not built very well. Staircases falling apart, you know, how did they pull this stuff off? Anyway, gonna kill us some bats, because bats are fun. Gonna have some hiccups, because remember, we are playing on an emulator. Click our little heart, guys. I don't know all the secrets in this game, but I will show off the ones that I know. I could cheat and look at some maps or something, but no one wants that. You want my recollection of the game as I know it, and that's what you're gonna get. I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to record, you know, 1 level or 2 levels per video, but, you know, I'm pretty much just gonna go for it. We'll see what we get. I probably won't, finish a video mid-level, unless it's, like, super dramatic and we're close to the end or something like that. But for the most part, if I start a level, I'm gonna finish it. I mean, that's how it should be. I shouldn't keep you guys waiting in suspense, unless, like I said, unless it's like a big deal fight and, you know, you don't know what's coming up. So I believe there's something down here in these blocks. Yeah. So now we can throw our cross twice. I can't help myself. This music is infectious to me. This is like... These are like some of the first songs I ever started humming when I was a child, and I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. I hum a lot. I can always be found singing or humming something, and, you know, as a child, this was it, man. This is the stuff that I was humming and singing to myself, and, you know, there are worse songs to sing and hum, that's for sure. Come on, jerk, stupid horse head. Oh, now you're gonna do that? Yes. No! Yes. So, health-wise, we've taken a good amount of hits. I'm kind of surprised. I thought we'd be good for a little while. Big heart in here, apparently. Wow, really? You just get hit from that? It's weird that the rest of them don't come at you. I mean, I guess because that one was pretty close, that he kind of felt the need to come after me. Gonna go ahead and take this. I never knew what those things were in the background. Like, you can kind of see something moving, but, you know, they never really tell you. Don't stand on these... don't stand on these platforms and jump. Because your weight will get them to turn. And there's Medusa heads here, and, you know, anybody who's ever played a Castlevania game should know, more than they want to, more than they've ever wanted to know about Medusa heads. They're jerks, no one likes them, and, well, no one likes them. There's really no need to go into any more detail than that. It's interesting to note that this game is, one of several games that I know that only use the B and Y and R buttons, whereas they don't use the X and A, which I thought is interesting, and as I thought about that, it made sense, because the original games only had so many keys, and I wanted to get that. So here's the first boss of the game. It's a skeleton riding a skeleton. A skeleton riding a skeleton horse. It's important to note that he's pretty easy. He's dead. Whee! Little random fun fact on my cell phone for this month, I actually have that boss beating sound as my notification. I don't know if that's important to know. It's not. As I said, it's a fun fact, but just for the month of October, it's something kind of cool, and it's fun. Like, people who have never heard of the game, like older people, are like, what the heck is that? Or, is that your phone? And I had one person that said, that's pretty epic for a text message. I'm like, well, my text messages are quite epic. If you knew me in real life, you'd probably agree. Alright, so here is the second level, with some pretty cool enemies. Also has some pretty awesome music. I mean, this entire game does. Those little purple dudes, if they grab you, they kind of hold you in place. And they kind of leave you as prey for these little green dudes to get you. Yeah, that's actually an enemy. I know it's hard to tell. From what I believe, it's a piece of grass or something. A haunted piece of grass? That sounds kind of weird, but hey, you know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat, man. This game and Symphony of the Night probably have my two top picks for the best music in a game that I can think of. And maybe ever? I don't know, that's kind of what's going on a limb, because there's a lot of Zelda games and Metroid games that I love the music for, so I don't know, maybe it's not my favorite ever, but it's pretty darn close. A little spot to get some hearts over here, in case you're looking for some. Everybody knows that hearts are used as ammo for your sub-weapon, which looks like it's an axe right now, which is good, because that'll help me throw axes. I don't know where I was going with that. Grass dude over there, and we killed him. He's a zombie. For some reason, he turns into a fireball and flies upwards. No one knows why. That's a spiky dude. He's known for being spiky and for being a dude. This water you can actually fall in. You sink, which is important to note only because you really can't swim in this game. There's a little haunted grass for you trying to get you. I know the name for it, but I can't remember it right now, so we will not worry about that. Because it's not that important. We shall call it haunted grass unless I call it something else. There's a little frog dude. We're gonna dodge the frog dude because nobody likes frog dudes. Little crow up there, kind of blending in. Can I kill you with my whip without having to come down there and kill you myself? No? Okay. Great. So now we have to worry about that. Ah, really? Yay! Gonna try to play the majority of this game without save states and rewinds and stuff, but like I said, once you get to the later levels, I am not familiar with them at all, so I may have to break my promise in the sense of time, but I'm not really sure. I haven't really figured that out yet. No! We just died. Oh, that's right, you're supposed to go up there. Oh well, we'll just go up there. Shouldn't take us too long to get back to that spot. Kill us some haunted grass, little crow dude. It's sad, I can memorize where some of the enemies are in the earlier levels, but not necessarily where I need to go. It's, the sense of direction is pretty good though. I'm kind of surprised that I'm having a little bit of an issue. I guess it's just plain excitement, I'm not really sure. So, more frog guys. Ah, you jerk. You jerk! Gang up on me, huh? Well, I'm gonna eat my pot roast. Pot roast of power, and we'll be back to kick your butt or something. I don't know. So, we go up here, kill this crow guy, and we go up again and climb on this bridge, which I don't know how I forgot that you're supposed to do this, because I love commenting on these next couple bridges, because I just think it's awesome how this one moves. Why would he walk? Look at that. Every time you jump, I don't know. I just think that's cool, like little attention to detail, little tiny things, like the clouds moving in the background, the bridge. I don't know, it's just nice. It adds a lot of effect. I think there should have been more smoke in this game, though. They don't have enough mist. Obviously being sarcastic. There is plenty of smoke and mist in this game, and dust. To last a lifetime. Second boss, Medusa. For some reason, Medusa is a guy now, but we're not going to worry about that because he's dead, so it's not really important. Took a couple more hits than I wanted to, but that's okay. Oh, that's right, Medusa's just a mini-boss. Forgot about that. It's important to have the axe. I don't know why I wanted to call it an X. Because you need to kill those flying beasts. Ringing demons, I believe they're called. Something like that. That's what I'm going to call them. There's some spikes over there, and we're going to go ahead and dodge them. There's a spot where they try to stick spikes in the water, but I'm hip to that, so that's actually where I'm looking. So pretty much anything is going to come and kick my butt. I mean, they're pretty aggressive even in these early levels by hiding these spikes in the water and making it so you can't jump to advance quicker. Doing it pretty early, you know. But you certainly got your money's worth with these games, because they're definitely difficult. Keep coming back for more. Awesome music, how could you not want to memorize it, you know? Yay! Wow, I don't know why that keeps happening, but it's really kind of annoying and I wish it would stop. Because really, it only does it on this game. I haven't had that issue with anything else. Okay, and that's the end of stage 2. Now we head on to stage 3. It's kind of like the path Simon takes. Alright, and this is the opening for stage 3, but I will see you guys next time for more Super Castlevania 4.